Hi, I'm Josh Hubbard, and this is going to be a what's in my camera bag video for 2025. Welcome to my closet here, and we'll just kind of briefly go over my 4 tiers of cameras that I use, how I use them, and when I use them. And if you want to make a guess as to what camera we're using right now, this is going to be my A camera, my primary camera. If you want to make a comment in the comment section right now and let us know what camera you think is going to be my top camera, that would be great. Starting with the basics, the bottom tier, which is going to be the camera that I always have with me. It's always the best camera, is the camera that you have with you. And that would actually, a lot of you will hate this, but it's going to be my cell phone. It's Samsung S23 Ultra, I believe this is. It does have 5 cameras on it, different lenses. This shoots up to 8K video, 4K slow motion. It's got excellent telephoto abilities. It zooms in quite far, very well. So it's not my go-to, but it's great for if I have to do something real quick and easy. If I need to live stream, make a short. It does really good for all those things, and I've always got it on hand, so there's that. After that, so moving on to my specialty cameras, I've got a few different specialty cameras that I use for certain situations. This one here is the Go Fish camera. This is an underwater camera, deep underwater. This is rated for about like 300 feet underwater. It's a fishing camera. I believe this is FHD, full HD, 1080p. So that's the one downside with it. It surprisingly does have audio. It's not the best audio. There's not a lot to hear underwater. Just hear the sound of the tension of the fishing line the whole time. But it is a pretty cool camera. It's got a little light on the end of it there, so you can see in the dark. And it's designed so that you can't actually link up to it, but if it's under the water, then you can't link up to it very well with, I believe, Wi-Fi. So you can actually view in real time what it's doing. That works best if you're going to use the bobber attachment and have it looking straight down where the antenna is sticking out the top of the water. Otherwise, it's kind of a just send in the water, just drag it, and then once you're done, you kind of get what you got. And it's a cool camera. I do like it quite a bit. It's my deepest underwater camera that I have right now. Moving on to my next specialty camera, I have the DJI, I believe this is the Mavic 3. This is a 4K drone. It's very small. I've got the hot swappable batteries on it. I think I got 3 of those. I really like this drone quite a bit. I upgraded from the Phantom 3 SE that I've had for a long time, and this one's just way smaller and more convenient to run. I like to use this for obviously aerial videos and photography as well. It's kind of an easy to set and forget camera. I can set it up high in the sky, and then I get a top-down view. I can run other cameras, or I can run this, myself. But a lot of times I'll just set this up in the air, so I've got a top-down view, and then I can run other cameras with tripods and run one myself, and it gives me just another perspective. Next, I guess we'd be moving on to my B cameras. Camera B number 1. This is the GoPro Hero 5 Session. This is a point and shoot action camera. It is waterproof to a certain extent. It does not have a hot swappable battery or a screen on the back. So this one, you can link it to your phone to see, or you can get attachments, but the The battery's not the best on this one. I don't like that. You can't swap the batteries, so you got to charge it in between each use. You don't get a ton of use out of it. But I got this one largely for like paintballing and stuff like that, where I can mount it on the barrel, and it's just this is my smallest camera, I believe. And you can just get this in places that you can't get other cameras. It's very discreet. Does pretty good, really. It mounts on my barrel pretty good. Very small, lightweight, 4K. It's a good camera. Then there's my workhorse. This one's probably the one I use the most. This is my DJI Action 4, and here I got it on what they call a Scorpion mount, but this is the camera itself. So things I like about this camera: it is 4K. It's got screens on both sides, so you can see from either side what you're recording. Let's see, it's obviously action camera, waterproof, I believe, to like 30 feet. It's magnetic, which is really cool. And it's got these nice mounts that you can just, it's magnetic and it latches on there really quick and easy. Yes, this would be a good time to point out my Scorpion rig, they call this. This is just a handle. You can set it up several different ways. It gives you different ways to hold your camera, really stabilize it. You can get different shots. I got the newer LED light. Now this does lots of different colors, settings, adjustments. It's also waterproof, I believe, to about 30 feet. So that's pretty neat. With the DJI camera there, a lot of times I like to use my lav mic system. This is the DJI mic mini. It's extremely tiny. There's two of these lav mics that come in a charging case. You can charge these from the case a couple times. Very simple and easy to use. And I can capture audio from two sources wherever I want, which works out really well. Yep, as far as accessories go, we've also got, this is a selfie stick, but specifically one with a Bluetooth remote that you can remove, and you can set this up on a tripod like that, and you can set up your phone, and then you can remotely take pictures with this, or you can use it just on the stick, and you can use it like a selfie stick as well. So I really like these tripods. Another run and gun tripod that I use for my phone is this monopod. You can see I can mount my phone to there. Now the monopod's really nice for, you can get like pan angles, you can get tilt, up, down angles. You can just hold something really quick and easy and steady in place. Kind of a run and gun thing. It's not a set and forget. You have to man it. Then there's the DJI Ronin. This is a gimbal. It's not turned on right now, but yeah, this just gives you those butter smooth moves. You can do transitions where you spin the thing using this joystick, and it's also got a tripod set up on it. But that is really nice for if you have a shot plan and you really want to just get a professional look. That adds a lot of stabilization to your camera. Alright, I guess we've kind of gone over the tripods a little bit already. I've got two of these types of tripods. I got this little tripod. I've got all kinds of other action camera mounts, from the head mount to the chest mount. Like that. got another selfie stick. This one's just kind of basic, came with a bunch of other stuff I have. Now this is pretty cool. This is my camera sling, and I guess we'll go ahead and show you what this works with here in just a second. So this is your last opportunity to take a guess as to what camera we're using currently. The A camera. Leave a comment in the comment section below right now, and we're going to switch over to a B camera. Alright, and we are back now viewing on the Action 4 camera. So if you guessed Canon R5C in the comment section below, then you would be correct. That is my primary camera. Now this is 8K capable, Netflix approved, cinema hybrid camera used for photography and for video. I've got it currently set up with a remote shutter switch. This is kind of a generic one. I had originally got the BRE1, the Canon BRE1 remote. I've got that here. But this one, it links up Bluetooth, which is nice, but other than that, the best it can do is a 2-second delay, and it takes only one picture at a time. It really sucks. Don't like it. This one was cheaper, about half the price, and comes with a remote that's a little bigger, but I can hold this button. It'll take pictures instantly every time, and I can hold the button and it'll just shoot rapid photos, which is awesome. So some other modifications that I've made to this is I've got this holster clip here that you see me wearing with this shoulder strap. So the nice thing about this is you see this has got kind of a clip system, and this part on the bottom of the camera can also go into a tripod, but I can put this in right here just like that, and then my camera just latches to my body just like that. And another thing that it does is it makes the camera hang down instead of out, which especially when you get bigger lenses, just it rides a lot more comfortably. The preferred way to wire this is over the shoulder like this. That way you can quickly pull it up, let it down, pull it to the side, put it behind you if you need to. You can get the camera wherever you really need. But then if you need to put it on a tripod, I just push this clip here, it comes out, I can set it right on a tripod straight like that, and then I'm ready to go. It's got a telephoto lens on it, 24 to 105 millimeter right now. I do have a big lens I can show you here in a minute that's 200 to 800 millimeters that I use largely for sports photography. Or if I'm doing documentaries and I need to get a close-up shot from a distance, I can use it for that, but it's kind of hard to really pan around with that type of magnification when you're doing video, so it's really more of a photography thing. Yeah, this camera is pretty awesome. It's got, of course, you know, the screen that comes out, spins around, does all that stuff. This is a hybrid camera, they consider it, so it actually fires up in 2 separate modes. It has two operating systems. You can fire it up as a camera or as a video camera or as a cinema camera, and it will have different program settings for each of those. I've also got it set up with dual cards. It saves to 2 cards at the same time right now, and when I take photos, it's taking both 48 megapixel photos in JPEG as well as raw photos as well. So basically 4 photos each time I take a picture. If I hold the photo, it'll take I think it was 7 photos a second or something like that. So it adds up pretty quick. Super high resolution. Alright, and here's the big lens that I was telling you about, the 200 to 800 millimeter super telephoto Canon lens with the shade. give you kind of an idea just how long this thing is. Look at that. This lens alone is that freaking long. And then when you add it to the camera, it adds quite a bit of length. That is a big camera at that point. It has a handle, of course, on the bottom. This is a pretty sweet lens. Again, for sports photography, nature photography, anything where you really need to get a really long focal length. Alright, I guess that leaves us with the final piece of my equipment to show you, which is what we opened with, my clacker board. Now, what is a clacker board used for? Now, I'll tell you how I use it. So I'm using this largely for syncing up the audio between multiple cameras. When I'm editing and I'm shooting with multiple cameras, I need a clear sign as to something visual and audio that I can link up. Seeing this clacker board come to a close and hearing that clack sound like that, doing that one time and one time only, the beginning of the video in front of all cameras, I can sync that up between the cameras, and then I can edit from there, and the rest of the video will be in sync, and it won't look dubbed as much. If it's off even just a little bit, it's going to look dubbed. It'll look like the voice is off from the mouth. It'll look really weird. This is a new piece of equipment that I just got, and I'm pretty excited to use it. Without using this, you can get time code stamps, time coders, and they start at about $400. So this was about $7. So that was a pretty big savings right there. Well, I think that's about it, actually. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know if you'd like to see more videos like this. All right, Happy New Year's.